For decades, the math behind running a successful store relied on a very predictable formula. You pack the aisles with every conceivable product, you buy that inventory as cheaply as possible, and you mark up the retail price by 25 to 50%. That markup is how a retailer survives, and it's how they keep Wall Street analysts happy. The standard corporate playbook requires constantly squeezing suppliers to drop their wholesale rates, while simultaneously holding employee wages down to widen the profit margin. Costco ignores that playbook. Instead of pushing prices up, they enforce a strict rule across their warehouses. No brand name item can be marked up more than 14%. On certain items, they refuse to take a margin at all. The famous $1.50 hot dog and soda combo has stayed at that exact price since 1985. Their $4.99 rotisserie chickens actually run at a loss, costing the company an estimated $40 million a year. Financial analysts routinely criticize this approach. From a traditional investment perspective, Costco leadership is intentionally leaving money on the table, charging too little for their goods and overpaying their hourly workforce. Yet, defying the established rules of the sector, Costco pulls in over $250 billion in annual sales and stands as one of the largest retailers on Earth. By standard logic, the math shouldn't work. To make sense of the balance sheet, you have to look past the groceries. The business operates as a subscription-first model, where access requires an annual door fee ranging between $60 and $130. This chart breaks down Costco's multi-billion-dollar annual net profit, and it reveals a specific financial reality. Nearly 75% of their net income is generated by membership fees, not the margins on bulk toilet paper or electronics. Collecting profit up front at the door provides a massive financial shield. While a traditional retailer is highly exposed to daily sales fluctuations and seasonal slumps, Costco relies on a guaranteed stream of cash before a single item is rung up at the register. Costco's logic works in reverse. They don't need to make money on the products. The products simply need to be cheap enough and high enough quality to convince the customer to renew their membership card next year. This data visualization contrasts the inventory logic of a typical big box chain against Costco. A standard supercenter, like Walmart, stocks around 140,000 individual items. Costco restricts its entire warehouse to an incredibly tight cluster of just 4,000. By strictly limiting what makes it onto the floor, Costco turns shelf space into a weapon. Massive global suppliers are forced into competition, fighting for access to an enormous buyer pool through a tiny bottleneck. Take the diaper aisle. A normal grocery store stocks multiple brands in multiple sizes. Costco will only carry one national brand, forcing industry giants like Huggies and Pampers into an aggressive bidding war for exclusivity. By removing the illusion of choice, Costco gains the bargaining leverage needed to ensure rock-bottom wholesale prices for the members. If a supplier refuses to play ball, Costco deploys a massive internal competitor. In 1995, they consolidated a scattered collection of house brands into a single, unified private label, Kirkland Signature. This scale graph shows Kirkland Signature's annual revenue today. At $86 billion, Costco's in-house label generates more money than standalone titans like Nike or Kraft Heinz. The rule is simple. If a national brand won't meet Costco's pricing demands, Costco will find a manufacturer to reverse engineer the product, put the Kirkland name on it, and sell it directly to their members with a strict maximum markup of 15%. Costco aligns itself with the shopper. The company acts as a buying agent for its 114 million members, using the weight of their collective purchasing power to pressure suppliers into unmatched wholesale rates, and then passing the savings down the line. Because they aren't obsessed with squeezing profit margins out of every cereal box, they have the financial breathing room to invest in their own workforce. Costco pays hourly employees an average of $26 an hour, far above the retail average. This split comparison chart measures the return on that investment. While the broader retail industry struggles with 20% employee turnover, Costco sits at just 7%. A loyal staff also leads to a nearly non-existent inventory shrinkage rate of just 0.15%. Wall Street analysts have spent decades complaining that Jim Sinegal and the Costco leadership team should be extracting more cash from their daily operations. Yet, over the last 10 years, Costco's stock has surged over 600%. Costco proves the most effective business strategy is charging a flat entry fee. and dedicating every single inch of the supply chain to making sure the customer never wants to leave.